This is an explanation of essential or detailed content and how it connects to the outline of information or content in the developmental section. The outline is part of the first column. So here I found an article related to contraception. Let's say that our program is focusing on choosing the best method of contraception or something about contraception. So this website is cdc.gov. I view it as a credible source of information. And based on this website, I will outline the information that I plan to cover in my program. There could be some information in this article on this website that I am not going to include. So again, this is my source of information. I will be putting together the outline of the specific information I plan to include in the program. So here are 3 pages. Let me click through. So there's the second one, hormonal barrier, more barrier, fertility awareness. So as the presenter, here's my thought process. I know I want to cover types of contraception. How do I put that in an outline format? So I start off with, I want to cover certain types of contraception. I'm choosing to cover hormonal, barrier, and maybe a few other types. But then I realize I still need to cover effectiveness. Okay, let me put effectiveness before the types of contraception because that makes sense logically to understand the different types of effectiveness, theoretical versus actual, and how we assess it. Then I can continue with my outline on the types of contraception that I'm going to cover. Under hormonal, I plan to cover the pill, the shot, implant, patch, vaginal ring. Under barrier, condom, male and female, and the diaphragm and sponge. Then there might be some others. Up here at the top, under types of contraception, what do I plan to cover for each type of contraception? How to use it, the cost, where to get it, pros and cons. So instead of underneath each type of contraception listing how to use, cost, where to get, pros and cons, I can just collectively put this at the top because it gives any user of this presentation plan information of the depth and breadth of content that's going to be covered. So now I have my basic outline, at least for this small section, and I want to start thinking about what methods I want to use. So here I'm just showing sort of 2 columns, not all 5 columns of the developmental section. But in relation to contraceptive effectiveness, I'll do a 5-minute lecture. For the types of contraception, I plan to start off with an activity called Get It Off My Back. That will be explained later. Then I'm going to have a lecture PowerPoint. We will have some demonstrations. I might do the demonstrations, but I could also make it a group activity. And then I'm going to follow up the coverage of this whole section of outline with a small group scenario activity where they're divided into small groups. Each group gets a scenario and they have to choose based on the circumstances the best method of contraception for that person or that couple. And this is how you approach the usage of your detailed content and how you relay and display it in your presentation plan through the developmental section. I hope this helps. Make it a great day.